Good morning from Parita. So today is a special day. I've lived here over 3 years now, and I have yet to be to Nauyaca Waterfalls. And I apologize if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I hear it different from everybody, but it's down near Uvita, very famous. I would have loved to record the first part of my day, but it started at 4 a.m. Waking up, and then at 5 a.m. my buddy Chucho picked me up. This was my first means of transportation from Vasconia to, I believe we're in Playón area. You can see my mountains in the back there. I don't know if you guys can. Let me see if I can adjust the lighting a little bit. There we go, a little better. So the mountains are in the back, but I'll clear this up. So I'm only going to do a few short clips for this video because there's going to be a lot to the journey, but we're getting picked up by a private bus soon, or a small bus. And then we're going to Parita to pick up everybody else, and then I believe we're going to Nauyaca. We're going to the waterfalls nice and early. Chucho and his wife have packed some food, which is really sweet. I have a few hard-boiled eggs, and I'm sure we'll grab some stuff on the journey, fruits per normal. But all right, my first visit, Nauyaca Waterfalls, and more footage to come. So thank you guys for tuning in, and when you're in Costa Rica, reach out to me or reach out to Chucho, who works at the Mercado with Jose by the bus station in Parita, and he does trips usually once a month. So this is my first one I'm doing with them, and more soon. Here waiting for the bus. Chucho, that's your tour guide. ¿Cómo se llama?
Daniel.
Daniel. O mejor guía de turistas. Our bus has arrived. Alright, we are the first, now we're going to go pick up everybody else. So, more to come soon. Sweet. On our way. Hi. We are off on the trail here. You can see the crew behind us. There's 23 people from Parita, and then there's a group of other people, I mean multiple groups probably, that are going to be here tourism-wise. So we just saw a bunch of gringos walk in. I think we saw some people from France because they had weird, terrible style and frowns on their faces, typical for French people. And then here is the first bridge. Beautiful big bridge. We need this in Vasconia, but gorgeous water. This is the water coming down from the waterfall. So we're gonna make our way up that way. This is very Jurassic Park-like, huh? Welcome to Jurassic Park. Nauyaca Waterfalls and the crew. I seem to not be able to break out of the pattern of trying to win trail races. And this is not a race, but when there's hills and everybody slows down, my tendency is to move faster and harder and stronger. Many, many years of building that pattern. Very difficult to break even when doing leisurely activities. So I'm here almost at the top. There's about 23 people trailing behind me. I'm not the tour guide, by the way. So I just see hills and I have to move fast. I don't know why. Since a kid, I see a hill and I run up it. Everybody else sees hills and they see an obstacle. I see a way to accelerate towards heaven. My mindset gets me up hills faster. See you soon from the waterfalls with everybody else. And a little side note that Ticos find funny because I'm the only gringo technically in this group. And I'm also the only one doing this whole hike, 3 kilometers, barefoot. So a lot of these folks with their fancy hiking boots on are saying that I'm more native Tico than all of them. And it's a little running joke. So if you ever come to Nauyaca and you want the real challenge, walk it barefoot. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but this little entranceway, there's like a restaurant here for Nauyaca, and then there's a cage here with peacocks, and I haven't seen peacocks since I've lived here. Eventually I want to get some, so I'm going to try to zoom in on them in their cage right now. Can you see them? In the cage, there's one on the ground here. Where are we? Here. There's another one up here. You just can't see them too well because of the cages. Got a monkey saying hello. Oh, another one here. Hey, buddy. Look at those teeth. Look at those teeth. It's just hanging out. Monkeys. There's this beautiful bridge, but I prefer to be in this little quebrada. Cool off. So nice. So nice. Yeah, they got these nice bridges here. Little baby waterfall. We're almost there. Maybe 700 meters left. Less than a kilometer. About a half a mile. Heading up one more little hill, I think, and then and we'll be there. So I'll film coming on into the waterfall. All right, 1/3 of a mile. All right, made it to the entrance. Now just have to get to the waterfalls themselves. About a 1/4 mile to go. I'm gonna guess about 400 meters. So another few minutes, I'll be there. And you guys will see the beauty that is Nauyaca Waterfalls near Uvita, Central Pacific Coast. Going up the mountain towards Perez Zeledon, San Isidro, Tinamaste. Here we go. All right, here I am. So this gives proper map and tour. You can see on the left hand side, shows you where there's different viewpoints and stuff, how many meters or feet above ground it is. And yeah, so they got little everything here. It's like a park. There's bathrooms up there. This, I guess at some point, is going to be like a restaurant that they're constructing. Not too sure. Hangout area. But anyway, I'm gonna head on in and then wait for everybody else in there. Got your garbage, recycling, the Rio, the river. So there's a lower waterfall in a pool. Then there's a higher waterfall. And then, like I said, bathrooms up that way. So I'm actually gonna go to the lower waterfall because I imagine that's where everybody else is gonna go at first. And then later on, we're gonna be here for probably 5-6 hours before we head to Dominical Beach, before we go back to Perita. But I will check in from the upper waterfall in a little bit. I'm just assuming everybody's going to the lower one to hang out in the pool. I'm gonna go for a swim while waiting for them to cool down. And then later on with some of the friends, I will probably head up to the upper waterfall. So you'll see that soon. Stay tuned. Thank you guys. Tobin Osuski from the Nauyaca Waterfall with Chucho Arias from Perita, who does the tours or viajes, trips. Usually once a month he's doing a trip all year. So if you guys want to do a Central Pacific Coast tour of some of the greater places with a group of good people from the area, locals, reach out to me in the comments below and I'll put you in touch with Chucho and he'll get you signed up for your tours in the coming years. But this is the last one of 2023. We're 2 weeks before Christmas here in the new year. And this is my first time here, so I'm super excited to dive into that pool and then I'll film some stuff. We got slippery, muddy mountain steps here, so I'm walking very cautiously as to not tumble. As we are still having some rain and it's nice and wet. Anyway, goes all the way down. The waterfalls are going to be there. I'll be there. Oh, just walking in here is so refreshing. That pool is huge. And I'm really, really grateful to be here. I've seen this so much on video. Yeah, eventually I'm going to go to those upper waterfalls, but for now, I'm going to hang out and go for a swim at the pool. Keep walking in so you see the giant waterfall open up. This is huge. This is the biggest, widest waterfall I've been to in Costa Rica. Las Jamelas and Puco, which are in other videos of mine, are really beautiful too. I would still say I like the other ones better, but this is my second biggest beautiful waterfall. So more coming soon. And it goes all the way up. It's kind of raining in here. It's cool.
Mucho, poquito.
Poquito, porfa. Gracias. Está bien, gracias. And capybara. I don't know if you could see it. There's a little capybara right there. Capybara. Largest rodents on planet Earth. Eating Cheetos. Walking to the upper waterfall. That's how high we are, and this is the viewpoint. So this, I think, is strictly viewpoints, maybe? I don't know if you can go in. And that's where I was swimming down below. Alright, so it was a great morning. I didn't film much. I've been swimming in that giant pool. There's been guys diving, like competition style divers. You can see how many people are here. I'm just gonna circle around. There's more people down this way. We've got friends, people coming in. Where are we? There, friends. Lots of people coming in, just hanging out, barbecuing. So I'm going to do one more swim in those giant waterfalls, and you all need to visit this catarata, this waterfall, Nauyaca, just outside Uvita. Highly recommend it. There's our host, Chucho, our organizer from Perita. Alright everyone, thank you for checking out this video. My first visit I should say, to Nauyaca Waterfalls, which are obviously right behind me. You can see all the people having fun. There's a few guys that swam over there. Normally during dry season this is not as crazy, and you could climb up it and do some cliff diving. Like I said, there were some guys doing that today. I didn't get them on camera because I was in the water, but yeah, this is it. Signing off from Nauyaca Waterfall. Next time you guys see me, maybe one of you will be with me here, perhaps. But come check us out. Remember, I said reach out to Chucho if you're in town. I'm going to put his number in the description so you can reach out to him for any future trips. He usually does one a month to all different places in Costa Rica. I think in January he said they're going to Guanacaste and they're staying overnight. So it's going to be a bigger one. I think it's about a 5-hour drive. So we're signing off. John, got the Nauyaca guy in the back, and Chucho finishing up, guys. That's your guy when you want to do a trip.